Hello guys, welcome back to our channel again. Today we will solve the 28th question of June lead code challenge. So our question is reconstruct itinerary. So in the question we have given some tickets in which we have two values. The first is departure, second is arrival. So suppose if this is a string where JFK comma LGA is given, so the person will go from JFK to LGA. So basically what we have to do, we have to combine this whole list, or we have to sort this list, or we have to find the maximum list in such a order that the order does not mix up. Means if suppose in this example this JFK will go to MUC, then from MUC it will go to LHR. After LHR it goes to SFO. After SFO it goes to SJT. Now we have a length of 5. Now it is guaranteed that the list or the answer will be in sequence or in this relation only. Now after that what we will do, first of all we have done this. Now suppose if we have two answers, in this case we have two answers. First is JFK SOF ALT and this 6, and second one is this. Now in the question it is given that we have to print the smaller one. Now how will they decide the smaller one? We will look at the indexes. First is JFK, second is ATL, here it is SOF. So A is smaller than S, so we will prefer this one string or this one as an answer. Now what is necessary, one more condition is that we should start from JFK. So we must follow two conditions. First condition is that it should start from JFK, and second we have to print the smaller answer. So how we will do this question, we will understand that thing, and after that we will submit our solution, and then we will see that what we have done in the solution. Now for understanding the question, we will take this string or this array as example. So first of all we will write the answer simply. So first of all, what is the possible answer? We can go from A to B, then B to D, then D to A, then A to C, then C to E. So our first combination is A comma B comma E comma A comma C comma E. So first combination is this. Now we have one more combination, this A C, then from C to E. So we have this second combination where we can go from A to C, then C to E. Now this condition, or in this we have only this three strings. Now what we have to do, we have to find the length of maximum, which is in this case 6. So how we will do this thing, we will look at that part. So now we will look at that part. So first of all what we will do, we will consider, or we will make a map of all these digits starting from every point. Suppose a number is starting from A, then we will make a map in which the key will be A, and we will keep this value 2 as their value, so it will be B comma C. After that we will take B. After that we will take B, so B will be equals to D. Then we will take D. D will be equals to A. Then we will take C, will be equals to E. Now what we will do, we will start iterating from this A, and then we will check every possible path. We can check this A to B, then we will traverse to the B part. We will traverse this D to A, then we will again go to A. Now we have two paths, A and B and C. Now if we have visited this B, then we will remove this. So once we have visited, then we have to remove. So this will be this. So after this we have visited A, so it will be equals to C, so C will be terminated. After that C will be go to A. So our path will be this. So now in this case, if we will solve, and by writing, if we will solve, what it will be a equals to b. Now we will take one more value with b. It will be true or false that value is taken or not. So in this case, if at the construction time it is not taken, so first value we will assign as this. Now our second value, what it will be c comma false. Now after that we'll look for b. So b have only one path, which is d comma false. After that we will again count these values. So in this case it is d, b. After b we will counter the c. Suppose c we will count, so c we will go from c to e, so e comma false. Now after that we will count this d. So d will have one path only, which is a comma false. We have this only 4 positions. So now we will start iterating. So first of all we will take a. Now from a we have 2 paths, so we will go on both paths. So first of all I will append b. So we will solve for this b. So here true will be there. After that b will be checked that b is 2 paths or not. So in this case, if we have only one path, so it will be turned to t. This will go to d. So d's path is a. So we will check for this a. So first of all we will append a. Now after that we will append this, or after appending we will check that this a has any other path or not. If in this case, if a has this cs path, so we will turn this first to true, then we will print here c. Now we'll go on this c, and then we will check that any path is there on c or not. So in this case we have one path on c, which is e. We will append this e. So before appending we will print 2. So this is our first path. Now at starting only we have identified one more path, which is c. So we'll look at that path. So when it comes to c, we can go on e, because only one path is there. So we'll convert this to e, and here it will be true. After that, what will be the value? We'll check for e, such e path exists or not. So in this case e does not exist, so we will not check for next one. So our answer will be comparing these both. So we will compare these both, and this will be our answer. So in case of comparison we must use one more thing. So we will not compare. What we will do, before only we will sort this. So if we will sort this, so we will get the smaller one only. So in this case we does not require to sort, because the length is low. And while appending the answer, what we will do, we will recursion, with the help of recursion we will go till the end, and as soon as we enter on the end last bit, we will increment, or we will start decrementing and inserting. Suppose we got till end, so we know all about recursion, that first of all it will append last value, then previous, then this fourth value, then third, then second, then first. So by this only we will use this count. Now if we will look at our code, we will easily understand that what we have to do. So this is the code for this question. So first of all, what I have done, I have used some template in which I am using this tickets, which represents the map which we will use to store the tickets. So in this, what I have done, I have taken the index as a string and the value as a vector of pair, in which first value will be string and second value will be bool. So second value will store any true or false, and this string will store the value. Now after that, this private code, we will look at this private code. So first of all, I have declared this ticket all, in which we will take a report of all the tickets. We have created this stops in which our answer will be there. we will use this as answer, and in count this will help us to store the answer, and this will keep track of every element. So first of all, what we have done, we have resized this count, or we have sized this count equals to the end element, and we have resized this stop also. So by using these two lines we will do this thing. Now what I have done, I have pushed back all the values, means I have pushed back these values, suppose all the values of tickets. So in our case we have taken all a comma b, we have pushed back that into this array according to true or false. After that, what I have done here, I have sorted every index, means suppose if we have this as a value, suppose if a equals to b comma true, sorry, b comma false, and second value is a comma false, so it can't be a, so we will take this to be c. So if suppose this value is there, then it will sort this and it will make the array like this. So we'll make this array like this. So this part is done by this whole loop. So why we are using loop? Because we are using map in which every second index, or at second index, we have the value. Now after that, what we will do, we will call a function jfk, we will call a function in which we will pass the starting value, which is jfk. Now what this function is doing, we will look at that part. So first of all, as soon as we will come, or we will enter in the function, first of all the first line in which we will initialize 2, which is the starting point. So what this is doing, this is a recursion part, so it is a bit difficult to visualize, but I am just trying to visualize you all that, because in this it is a tricky part to realize that how this is happening and why stop is only storing our answer only. So first of all, I have declared this 2, which is our starting index. So suppose it is a. Now it will check that if second, so first of all it will iterate over all the values of 2, means in this vector or in this map it will iterate over all the values, and from every value it will find any path. If any path exists, then it will be done easily, else it does not exist, then it will be return, or it will be appended into stop. Now suppose we find the path of 3. Now count is 3 on count does not reach till end because it is at 3 only, so it will start appending from third index only. But in case of 6, we will go till end, till the last, so it will append from last to the front. So I have cleared one doubt, that this front or this stop will only store our answer. So now we'll look at this loop, that what this loop is doing. Now first of all, we are checking that if the value of stop second, means we are checking that a, suppose a equals to b comma false. If false is there, so it is checking that the second value is false or true. If it is false or true, so if the value is true, then what we are doing, suppose the value is false, then we are doing every part. If the value is true, then we all know that this is traverse, so we will not traverse, and that's why I'm using this continue keyword. Now if the value is false, then first of all we will make it true, because now we have traversed this. So after this, I will call this function, this same function of finding the root, by stop dot first. Now suppose it will be b, so in this case if it is false, then it will be b, so b will be called as the parent, and at the end this stop will be updated by answer. Our answer will be in the stop, and we will return this stop. So basically what we are trying to do is, we are finding each and every path with the help of a graph method, which is known as BFS method. So we are trying to find out it with BFS method, so we can easily do this, because we have many paths, and we will at the end reach to our destination. And if we will not do this part, then what will happen, we will not happen anything, but just one thing will be happened. We will not get answer in sorted order. Any answer can be there. In this case, suppose if we will not write this code, if we will remove this code, then what will happen? Our answer will not be this. Our answer will be this, but it is smaller than this. Sorry, it is larger than this, so we can't return this. Now if I submit the solution, I got correct answer. So thank you guys. For more such content, like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.